Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the sound so I can hear you better. All
What's the
right.
song? It's so
Well,
good.
all right. Looks like I'm first. The serviceable hand. But yeah, the funny thing about me playing, I need to more practice with base Tundra Orcs because I play the deck build so much that it just gives me like the weirdest habits. You know,
That's funny. That's funny.
because it's like, oh yeah, I could totally survive doing for glory here and get 6 attack dice and have the fighter not die and etc.
Yeah.
Um, how likely are you to want to destroy my gates?
That again?
How likely are you to want to destroy my gates this game?
I don't know. I
It's
don't
an
really.
important question.
I don't really know how this. I don't really know how this game works. Well, you'll just have to see.
Yeah, that shaman didn't really want to fight. All right, I think I'll discard
Yeah.
some stuff. Yeah, but these are opposite symbols, and I was trying to figure out if there were any other opposite symbol decks, and there were. Polar dwarves and obsidian dwarves are also opposites,
Interesting.
and I couldn't think of any others.
Opposites meaning
Like
in
when you
the
look at the
little
little
chart.
the drawing of the diagram of where the symbols are, things that
Yeah.
are across from each other like an opposite symbol.
I've
Like
never.
the fun fact, shadow elves are already an opposite, so there will never be a deck that's the opposite of them because they are already their own opposite.
I need to look at this real quick. Because does the opposite really mean anything, or
I
like how
think it does.
arbitrary
Like
is it?
water and fire are pretty
Okay.
opposite in terms of fire is like about precision and water is like
Yeah.
raw power.
Yeah.
I think logic and instinct are the other ones that we're pointing out as being opposite here, and I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, that does. Um.
The one weird one is like divine is opposite of growth or protection. But like when you think about the way Colby talks about religion sometimes, it kind of makes sense.
Or spirit and divine.
Yeah, spirit and divine.
How does Colby talk about religion? I don't know if I picked up on this.
I just have to like you get snippets of it from like podcasts and stuff.
Is he
Uh,
just like the very like Valeria's the dictator queen sort of
yeah,
thing, or
Valeria is
yeah?
not a nice lady, is his like yeah.
It
And he's
seems
even
like
skeptical of the rigidity of the vanguards, I guess is a nice way to put it, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess earth and air make sense. Is yeah,
Being
I see it. So I feel like the test would be like if you if it was a different way, like resolve is the opposite of cunning, but would like is resolve any more opposite of anything else? I don't know. To think about
opposite.
that. That's interesting though. All right, we are gonna do something. Yeah,
But yeah, these two are opposite factions apparently. And but they're both kind of aggressive, so it's kind of weird.
yeah,
But I think it might just be they're aggressive because we've been playing them against the Groks, you know, and the Groks are like super passive, you know. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. The Groks are. It's interesting. I played like I've basically played no games of Groks against like different factions, and I did like I I finally like played an in-person game against myself of like Maldaria versus the Groks, and like
Uh-huh.
I just like destroyed Maldaria. Like I was kind of shocked. Um,
Yeah, I mean, there's whisperings people think the Groks are in the top tier, and I can't really fault that logic, but
I'm like 3 months behind ever. So okay, so that's a play that I just did, and then I
and
was
then
like,
didn't want
that
it.
well, I'm like the workshop is in front of the inventor. I was like, it was like it seems good because you get dice, but then I'm like, wait, I can't get out of here. Like I don't have any movement tools to get
Your
out of
opponent will
here.
destroy your stuff. You can get out.
My what? um, yeah, I think that play would be bad, and I think I should not do it. Um, that's my hot take. Hello, Shidenkai. Nice to see you. Hope it's going well. Um, yeah, and I would rather not have it be going bad. I guess I'll go up the other side then. How do I like? Hmm. You wanted to ask if I any interest in Gloomhaven 2.0. I've heard about it. I wonder when the I assume it's gonna be a while before that comes out. Yeah, I mean it seems great because like I after playing Frosthaven, like there's a few just like general like improvements that are like of the level of like a second edition versus a first edition that like makes it feel superior for like someone who's played it a bunch. So Gloomhaven 2.0 would make me a lot more likely to come back to Gloomhaven. Maybe I'll take this turn at some point, Jexik. This is hard. Um because like I don't want to I think I'm just going to like
Like
summon
I
an
said, I
Ember
promise I'll
Cog.
destroy everything you put out.
Okay. Well, you're going to struggle too. Wait, no, not build phase, summon phase. Oh my god. It's so confusing. All right. I'm just going to go over there. That's fine. That is totally fine. And
Makes it a
then
little harder to do what I wanted to do.
um see, I still don't this still isn't what I'm because then I was thinking of dropping a sentry cog right here. But then it's the exact same problem as the previous play. Of like if you just
Yeah,
ignore the sentry cog, the inventor is stuck. And that's
we can go
bad.
around the side.
Like but you're gonna have no units there. Like the inventor isn't gonna be able to do anything next turn.
I think you're playing these guys wrong. Just run up, drop stuff, keep going.
I'm I
Momentum.
I'm doing the thinking thing, which is not supposed to be happening here.
No, it's fine. I don't know.
We'll we'll,
I
we'll
I tend not to worry too much because like I just figure my opponents will destroy things, you know. Or I mean, I guess I could ignore the sentry cog, but like if you block me off with the ember cog, where am I gonna go?
we're just doing a little bit of thinking to like help the medicine go down, you know. All right.
Mad cog is
Here's the
super
play.
fun, and they have a little cog mohawk.
Magcogs all the way. Magcogs are great. Going over here, gonna punch this. Gloomhaven 2.0 comes out in about a year from now. It sounds cool. Yeah, I don't. It's harder. The in person group that I play with has since moved away, so like, it's gonna be harder for me to play. I should have attacked Grognak there. I forgot that I could. Like, it wasn't until the window like popped up
Oh, with
that
the
I
diagonal.
realized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather just get that 2 damage on Grognak. Grognak confirmed the main character of Summoner Wars. That's true. We also heard that in the podcast.
That's what Joe says. I'm
Jo-
okay with that.
Joe says it. Yeah, I. Huh. This is an interesting discard as well. I feel like no.
Mm.
I feel like it might go the other way here. All right, everyone in chat disagree with what I just did. Your opinion of the Forge so far? They're fun. That's my entire opinion. Uh, the Forged are crazy. They're so weird. If you have 4 glory, I'm conceding. Um, the Forged are wild. And Grog, I didn't even notice you're at 5. Grog's coming, or Shonk's coming down. Yeah, that's a great. I forget like that was a great episode with Colby and Joe.
You like that? I felt it felt good. When I did it, I was like, this is probably the best episode. But I don't know.
It feels
I'm
like you
hoping
guys talked
it
about
was good.
like kind of everything, like
Yeah.
just like everything on our mind and whatnot. And
Yeah, and I think it helped that we asked people's opinion on what they'd want to hear about too.
yeah, for sure. No, I think that's great. I mean, like, because like there's a need. I'm conceding the game. Um, there's like a need in the community for like
That is not a good Shank attack. He's got a one shot this Ember Cog.
like better communication between Plaid Hat and the community. Not that like they're good at it, but there's just like only like 4 of them, and so it's just like it's a little bit hard. If someone like has an idea, it's a little bit hard to get it communicated. Well, that was a roll.
It was a couple
That's
rolls.
like a really. I feel like that's a pretty difficult thing to do with 4 glory and Frost Shaman. Only 1 damage.
Do 1 damage and survive.
Yeah, maybe Missing
I mean,
something.
I could have saved one of my boosts for that, but I decided to have Shonk hit bigger than one as well. So I don't know.
Yeah. And your charger survived. That's not acceptable.
I mean, you can just blow him up with a thing.
Could. Maybe I will. Do yes, in fact, okay. Wait a second.
If you move the Ember
No.
Cog away, you could blow them up with the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then I was like, whoa, could I get in there even more? I think this is good. And MCOG. Bam.
I don't know.
Destroyed.
It's just satisfying to drop structures down and have them blow stuff up.
Yeah, for sure. Couldn't agree more. Put a MagCog there. What if we just go all in on Grognak? Is anyone gonna sue us? It's pretty good. I wonder if I could get a unit behind Grognak with like a bunch of weird MagCog shit. I can do some funny stuff. Okay, I think this is good.
Hello.
Do.
Oh, yeah.
Just all in. And then
Magcog up.
MagCog up. That's not all. We got another MagCog. Comes out this year. Within 2 to 3 months from now? Damn. That's the sort of thing that like I'm gonna the Gloomhaven 2.0. It's the sort of thing that I'm gonna get FOMO if I don't buy, but like I'm probably never gonna use. Or like I really shouldn't buy it unless I like know I'm gonna have a play group. Did Fuzzy just join accidentally?
Yeah, she did. I said hello, but I don't think he knows.
No, I had it muted, so I didn't hear you say hello.
Gotcha. We're playing a game on stream right now. How's it going?
Oh, nice. No,
you can come commentate it and tell us what we're doing wrong.
No, I can't see. I'm not working today because my eyes like aren't normal after an eye exam. Like they dilated my pupil, and like I can barely read the screen. So I'm just kind of bored. But you guys can go back to your stream. I'll be like just squinting at the words.
For sure. You know, I'll just like I can narrate everything. Like I just trapped Grognak, sort of, not really, but you know, we're winning. That's what's happening.
I'm just staring. I'm not even like on a computer. I'm just staring at like my phone, the little avatars of the three of us on the Discord call. So I'm not contributing anything meaningful.
That's fine. You play? No. Yeah, go ahead.
No, nothing. I play what?
You play any fun games with the new factions yet, or like you've been able to get anything interesting in since we last talked?
I kicked off a series of Fungal Dwarves versus Inventor versus Forged against Vexer, and I am losing pretty badly both of them. So absolutely no intel to report other than man.
Yeah, that's tough to do your first games with Vexer. That'll definitely color.
I mean, I'm just having fun. Right now, I just, like your standards go down. Like right now, I just want to be able to see. Like I just want. Yeah. I can't do anything when I'm kind of squinting this badly. And like I can kind of read the Discord, but it's unfun to do anything extended.
Oh, that sounds so rough. I'm sorry.
I don't really feel like cleaning the house either, so I was just kind of paging through my phone aimlessly.
And you're like, oh, they're talking for some reason.
These idiots.
No, exactly that. Like the moment I was just like, sorry guys, I cannot work today. I give up. It's a sick day.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, what do I do with a sick day where I'm not actually sick, but don't want to do chores and can't do meaningful stuff?
Yeah.
But I'll go back and I'll find. I don't know. I could listen to Discard for Magic is what I could do. I actually had that one queued up for I like that one when I'm like working out or folding laundry. So I save it for workout, like listening, so that it motivates me to work out. But now my eyes kind of hurt. Like you get sort of photosensitive too.
Oh
So
goodness.
so even that, like I'm just grumpy and miserable
I'm
and
so
interrupting
sorry.
your stream.
No, thanks for jumping in. That sounds
This is a
I
preview of a future episode someday.
this is a preview of life. Wow.
Yes, it is. Don't get older. It only gets worse.
Oh god, it's already kind of bad. I just feel like if I'm working too, I've been sick. I was off from work. I was off from work today too, like because I just got sick and I was like no. But like it's weird. Like normally when I get sick, I'll get like a cold that will immediately go to my nose, but it was like a sore throat that I had had like a week ago, but then it got better and I never got sick, but then I got sick for real, and I feel like I wasn't getting enough sleep, and I don't know. It's
Well, in a
rough.
school too, like you just catch everything.
Yeah,
Like you're
that's
experiencing parenting without the parenting.
that's what I
Ouch.
hear.
I love the art on Blastforge Cog.
There's some art here that like you just you feel like you miss, or like the big frog with like the big orange hammer, like just don't
Oh,
get to
oh,
see
the
him at
warrior, the
all.
warrior. Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't get to like like I feel like a solid like 30-40% of his art is cut off. It's real sad, like in the card itself.
How did I get down to 2 health? I don't appreciate it.
Jexik asks questions.
All right, I'm gonna jump off now, guys.
Yeah.
Talking to you.
Hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Freeze that.
That's just what you heard, Shirenkai. Shirenkai, I'm taking it as gospel, so you better not be wrong. And Sia, thanks for stopping by. You could just kill me right now, like, then I'd die.
I mean, if I get 7 out of 8 with Shonk, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I got 1 reroll. Let's go.
I mean, it's non-zero. All right, not that
Not
one.
like that.
But the next one.
Also not so great.
You almost had it.
Oh, oh God. Oh well.
Was there supposed to be a Primal Fury?
Yes, yes, there was, and it didn't even see the attack roll. It just like deleted the guy, and then, all right, well, I'm probably dead. Well, I mean, you probably could have killed me if you had like a Mag Cog or a Sentry Cog anyway, just by putting a guy where that guy was. But I was going to Primal Fury off to the right.
Off to
My
your
right,
right, yeah.
you're left, and just get behind that charger.
Yeah,
But
I think you
I mean,
probably. Well,
but I mean, like as is, you can just put literally any
yeah.
melee comment and kill me now.
I would
Oh
have
well.
had 3 ranged dice on you with a sentry
Oh,
cog
because the
that way.
workshop. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
but
decent shot.
that's a lot.
This is definitely worse.
Yeah, that's a lot worse than 3 melee on 1. The freeze is doing like, it seems like you've actually played freeze this game. Like that's
I did twice. It seemed useful. I think the issue is, I'm not sure. I've actually struggled in this matchup as the Forge, so it could just be that I'm bad.
Here's something you can bring up with Colby and Joe next time, is like the only way I could see like there ever being like errata for like events and champions is sometime like maybe like a year or two in the future, them just there being like a errata pack of
That
like,
just does a bunch of them.
yeah, they like there's just some pack of a bunch of like basically a lot of stuff from the
I'd like
master
that.
set.
And fix blood summon. Just kidding.
Yeah, but that's I will have that fight. It is janky. I could see that changing.
That's a can like I think either the wording change or like put a limit, like maybe only 5 times. Like
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, the thing that's weird about it is that like it doesn't feel intentional. feel like
Yeah,
it's even though like if it did work that way and it was intended, like I mean I think it's balanced in Fallen Kingdom, but like you know.
but it's kind of crazy elsewhere. Yeah.
But
All right.
I was listening to you guys talking and is like and with Colby talking, it's like yeah, like the way they're doing errata right now, you would never like go to like individual champs and then like put that in another deck. You want to save that for like the really important stuff. But
Yeah.
maybe there could be a
Think
pack for the less
they
important
want something
stuff.
that'll change the win rate by 5 to 10%. It seems like, or something. You know.
Yeah, or like something that's like an issue, like
Yeah.
glacial shift was an issue for like
Well,
as
yeah,
long
I
as
think
it
it was going to
was.
be an issue for the Forge. Like, if something can just bounce around all those
Mm,
structures and have them ping pong off of each
yeah.
other,
Did,
you know,
did
because like it was good against the Sand Goblins, but it'd been really rough against the Forge to just be able to bounce all those structures in a cascading effect. You
Do,
know,
do you think they knew about the Forge by the time they did that patch?
I think they had the idea of the Forged that there
Gotcha.
would be a faction that's all structures. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that'd be really funny. You could probably just like there could be some crazy stuff with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
you wanna jump in another one?
Sure. Do you want to do Tundra Orcs versus Groaks and
Sure.
just have me slowly get poisoned? Uh,
Sounds
I
fun.
mean, that's me as Tundra Orcs again because I want to work on them
Okay.
because I might play them in the next tournament. I don't know. I think I probably want to play the uh the Forge for sure because they're the new thing. But I'm trying to decide my other decks. You
Yeah.
know, I think I kind of want to do Vanguards because people keep saying they're terrible, and then I just like seem to keep doing pretty well with them. So,
Vanguards are fun here. I'm making a link. Um,
oh, you're making it. Okay,
you were too
all
slow.
right. Too slow.
Um, yeah,
But yeah,
Vanguards are fun. I feel like there's a lot of factions that I haven't played enough recently. Like Vanguards and Tundra Orcs, I love them, but like I haven't touched them in a while just because so much new stuff.
yeah. I'm gonna be Tundra Orcs. No, Vanguard. Switch it up. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah,
Just kidding.
her Grata says Guild Dwarves coming back. I'm curious for so you two both played first edition. Like, could you guys say a little bit about Guild Dwarves and what was fun about them?
Well, there were two summoners for the Guild Wars originally. The first was Olden, and he's not going to be functionally the same as Olden was in first edition
Yeah.
because what his thing was in first edition for Olden was about destroying walls. He had an event called Besiege the Walls that just literally did 3 damage to all of your opponent's structures with no range restriction.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
But keep in mind, all you had 3 walls total in your deck, and they each had 9 health, and you had 2 copies of that event. So you weren't actually going to just completely destroy someone's walls with that, but that was the thing that they could do was mess with people's walls. But there was a second one. There was a second um Guild Dwarf summoner named Bolvi, and his thing was tower defense. He had like things similar to what's going on with the Forged and Sand Goblins, kind of, but his whole thing was like he had a bunch of immobile structure like things. They were very clunkily worded because they didn't have the thing of a structure in first edition.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be much easier for them to like make something like that work better. Um I should have put that further back. All right.
But so
Anyway,
like a mobile structure. Were those I feel like I heard some stuff. Were those like powers that were placed and could they like attack anything within range 3 or how did
yeah. Well,
those work?
they had like three. They were just like a ranged unit.
Yeah.
So they couldn't hit diagonals, but they had upgrades that would allow them to shoot diagonally,
Yeah.
or like that kind of thing. And there was even like a
I see.
Colossus upgrade that would like allow it to move and give it trample kind of thing. And my
Gotcha.
idea, so like I helped design part of that deck because it was my idea to give them upgrades because I had been playing some tower defense games and I was like, this deck needs upgrades. So the whole concept of the upgrade kind
Yeah.
of originated with Bolvi, which was the second Guild Dwarf summoner. And so
Interesting.
uh so like that as a deck has really kind of affected some of the design in second edition, I think. Um but so Olden I think will be more like Bolvi. He'll be like tower defense and probably some more upgrade events and things like that.
Yeah.
Um but he did say on the podcast too that he's gonna have an ability to return stuff to hand. like structure, so he can like restructure what he's doing and move, pick stuff up, put it down, and kind of like. So that seems, and yeah, we already seen how powerful that can be with certain structures like the 10 gate and stuff like that. So I think he's gonna have some
Yeah,
interesting stuff going
that
on.
I love the sound of that. Like I just love weird sun effects returning to hand. Like that's a lot of fun for me.
So that's I think where the light will come in with the guild dwarves and that. So like
Yeah.
but that's something that he didn't do originally. Cause like he had some guys that could like repair structures or units with the built ability is how it was written in Bolvy's deck. Um but I think it's just kind of, and I'm just curious to see what Colby does because they often do something more interesting than I would have thought of, you know.
Yeah.
So, um, and
He-
it's and the early Olden was one of the decks that had some of the most annoying events, the ones that like they designed out of the game later.
yeah.
So like he was kind of OP, but in an annoying way.
Ergrata
Um,
says blast from OD comes from a Guild Dwarves champ.
Blast from OD. Oh, Volcanic Blast. Yeah, Gror. So Gror was a dude that had 2 attack dice, which was a little higher than 2 attack. In second edition, it's more like having 3 attack. Okay.
Okay.
But if he attacked something, everything within 2 spaces would get hit by that attack, whatever he rolled. And he did this every turn.
Everything with it when he attacked, everything within 2 spaces got hit.
Yeah. Including your own stuff. But back then you wouldn't be summoning any commons anyway. You just send Gror out and blow stuff up. And
That's a little
Olden
wild.
had an event called Heroic Feat that was like it was basically like one time until end of turn, target unit gets 2 extra AV attack value, but now it'd be strength. So it's like, oh, I'm going to attack for 4 dice and blow up the world. And I could do this twice a game.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically Volcanic Blast on a champion. He was a 2/7 for 7 magic, which was like kind of low-ish stats for a champion in that at first. But imagine
Yeah.
if like Shonk just hit everybody within 2 spaces or
Yeah.
something. Like he was a big beefy guy.
The event
And
added 2 strength, you said, or did you say more?
yeah, it was so basically double his strength, yeah, for that turn. And then they also had Baldar, which was a very good defensive champion that killed other champions. He was like the champion killer champion. So in a game that, you know, revolved around champions, Guild Dwarves had some of the best champions. They also had Thorker, which was the only card that was errated in first edition because he eventually he could like infinitely, like you could just discard your whole deck and make him invincible basically. You could pay 1 magic to prevent 1 damage with him. And how that basically played out was that
I think I heard
you would
about
just
that.
yeah, I wrote an article about it because it was something that we discovered like early on in testing when we were testing the first reinforcement packs. We were like, this is too good. This ruins the game and makes like I don't know, it was really bad.
Yeah.
But it was exacerbated just by the way 1E played. So instead of changing all the underlying issues, we just fixed Thorker, but there were a lot of other issues that were just made worse by what Thorker did.
Gotcha. That's funny. I feel like
But then eventually they made it so you can only do it once per turn. So Thorker was still good. He was a ranged champ, which was a kind of a premium thing in first edition. But yeah, you're going to say you feel like
what was that? Oh, when I was like browsing first edition decks, the Guild Dwarf seemed really cool, or like that seemed like something that should come to second edition. Just like
yeah,
the tower, or like the tower defense idea, I guess.
yeah, that was
particular.
Bolivia, the second one. I think the
Yeah.
big thing with them is that they were such like a vanilla deck. You know, they were one of the first 4 decks. So like, and they're actually one of the first 2 that Colby designed for first edition. The first 2 that he designed were like the Guild Dwarves and what he called the Dark Elves, which became the Shadow Elves later.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he was like the most generic things you could think of were Guild Dwarves basically. But they were opposite the Cave Goblins, and that was actually a really fun matchup. Despite the Cave Goblins being lower tier and the Guild Dwarves kind of being higher tier, it was a pretty fun matchup in my opinion that I thought was actually kind of even for the Cave Goblins.
Gotcha.
In part because the Cave Goblins were very good at killing champions. So the Guild Dwarves had like these big champions they wanted to use, and Cave Goblins had good ways to kill them.
Alright. This seems decent. There's like, if I had another potion in hand, I could really load up on this warrior and
Then take it away.
yeah, make your life real sad. But fortunately, I don't. So
I just remember the wording on freeze, and it's upsetting me.
I feel like that this is. I'm trying out like totally new gate placement ideas, and I'm having fun with it. Like it feels like
putting them
you
close to each other like a
yeah
tight gate.
yeah like this is I would never do something like this in a normal deck, but with the option to play Seers,
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
like I can just chill. Like I can be behind a gate and be fine. I feel like it totally morphs the game in a way I have not fully comprehended yet.
Yeah, it's an interesting point. Yeah, Sears are wild. But I already have a champion out, so GG Sears.
Yeah, I guess so. Confirmed. Oh, I could have gone back. You know, I should have used the Swift Potion to make that go back. I should have done that as my last attack. Refill. I'm gonna refill the warrior.
Don't do that.
Sort of abnormal. Once you're here, and this is where I then grab these boosts off and then move back with Hecatea. So if you want to attack Shonk on Hecatea, you're gonna have to like move Shonk into a very compromised position. But this isn't that compromised right now. Do
Hmm.
Honestly, okay, this is fine. I discarded the warrior, which feels weird, but there's no way he doesn't play around a warrior, or like, and if he does, like, I guess he'll shoot. But we drew another one. I was like, I don't know, I'm not gonna hold this warrior and just hope that he like just doesn't play around it at all or something. Grata says memory was wrong, just wall destruction all the way down. They also
Whose memory was wrong?
oh okay. They her Grata said that they had structure healing if I remember correctly, and then they were
The
like,
architects,
no,
the architects could in the second deck.
I
In
see.
Bolvi's deck, architects could do that.
Okay, I see.
They were also a place you could summon stuff off of, kind of like how you can summon stuff off of your summoners here. You could summon built units off of architects. They were a common, like a 0-cost little melee common.
I see.
But yeah. Oh, and then also like Bolvi had an event that called Destabilize that would do I attack Hecatea or the gate? Hecatea or the gate? Hecatea, because I'm gonna get like 5 hits.
Easy. That's pretty good. That's what you're looking for.
All right. What was I gonna say? No, but if you had an event called Destabilize, they would do 4 damage to all structure or all walls. They called them walls. It did 4 damage to all walls, including yours. But just like, F it, I'm destroying all the walls.
Yeah, that's funny.
So like that kind of stuff won't be coming back, but I think like the hey, what is he doing? I don't appreciate.
I still don't have a freaking
Seer?
potion. Oh,
Potion.
so I like so this guy's gonna die. Like this guy's gonna die and lose all these boosts, which makes me sad. But not much I can do about it. And then like we're gonna lose the game. I don't know if this is good. Maybe it's not. What if I just... Because, like, I retreat with Grognak, but you might have an economic advantage at that point. Like, I've got a hit of 6 on you, but, like, I actually don't know if that's the play. Even though that seems kind of wild for that not to be the play. What if the in play is instead what you just happened to mention?
Game's called Summoner Wars. You gotta attack the summoner.
It's called Seer Wars. Because Seers are so good. I guess I don't even need like I don't even need to like move this. The seer was fine where it was. Do I want the seer here instead? Probably a little bit better. Yeah, seer wars. Higrata says, "Man, I miss walls. The current gates are a bit vanilla for my taste." That's fair. I feel like gates not being customized at least is a massive
Oh,
L.
that's true. They used to be different colors. Yeah.
Did they used to be? Oh, that's so seriously?
Yeah. So like Tundra Orcs had like blue walls. You know.
And they
You
changed
could,
that? Such a mistake. Or like is it's the sort of thing that like I see
and
how they
it
did
was just like a
foresee.
palette swap. Like they all had the same art. It would just be like a palette swap.
It's just like it's like
Like
honestly,
you have
yeah.
blue bricks or brown bricks for the guild dwarves and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it says a lot about this game that they're not being custom gate is like one of the biggest design flaws that I see.
Or people complaining about the insert, like, oh, the insert's bad.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the custom gate, because like like you do legitimately get confused as to whose gate is whose because of like because the gates can be in such weird places in second edition. Well, like first edition, right? They were only on your side, right? So it was always pretty
Yeah,
easy.
they could be one row further than they are now because of that.
Yeah, I see. But so it's
Because it was anywhere on your half before.
it seems like they like Colby just didn't think of that it would be an issue. I don't know. Not sure what happened.
Why are you hitting Shonk? He did nothing wrong.
That's might be true, might not be. Okay. Not gonna confirm or deny. Kill the shaman. I can just sit back here forever. I can just
Yeah,
chill forever, forever and ever and ever. 100%.
100.
Right. Holding the warrior in case he gets greedy. We can still take that hit for 6 on Grog. Happy to do it whenever he wants. The walls were a bit stranger and a bit more mysterious. One glance at the gate and you know how it works. That's fair. I mean, did the walls make any sense thematically? Like, why could you summon units adjacent to the walls?
I think he just wanted there to be buildings on the field. I was like, oh, there'll be walls.
Yeah, that seems that seems weird. Or it seems I see why it was changed, but I do get the mysterious. Well, though, when I think about gates, though, I'm like what exactly is the summoning stone doing? Like, this is a question for the lore channel, but it's like you bring units out of gates, but like, do you have the army in the first place, or like, are you summoning them out of like?
That is like the worst roll I could have had.
Just re-roll it. Easy.
I can't. I'm not close enough.
Sounds like a skill issue. Oh, you can.
That's not a great roll either.
You can re-roll that one.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah, there you go. Nice work.
I was hoping for the almost kill. I mean, I got 5 hits, just no symbols.
Yeah.
If one of those was a symbol, it would have been like a perfect roll. All right. What do I do with that? I guess I keep that. Doesn't really matter.
If this seer was a space back,
This game's going better than the last one, it seems.
And then
I say, and then you probably come out and hit me for 6, but we'll see.
Considering it. Yeah.
I feel like both of these factions have trouble just dealing with beefy boys. You know? Like, you have a seer, and it takes like minimum 2 hits to kill a shaman, and probably not even, you know?
You have smashers though. You can rip through the beefy boys.
No, I'm saying your deck has trouble. Like both the forged and
I see.
Stupid Grogs have trouble just dealing with like a shonk in their face.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like the forged can do so much ping that like, I mean, that's one way to deal with it, but yeah, I agree. This is fine. Yeah, it seems like Hecatea really, it seems like she might be really good at like late game stuff, and But if you get to her early and don't let her build up, that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, like the other game we had the other day, we had like 3 wardens out and just we're getting so many boosts. I was like, what do I do about this?
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, getting like a bunch of wardens at the beginning seems really strong. I wonder if I do Swift Potion there. I mean, wait, have you used both for glories? Yes, you have.
I can look. Yes. No.
Wait, no. It
No,
looks like yes. Or glory. I think you have. But when I do Command F for glory, I see both.
Oh, okay. When I look at my discard, I see 1.
Oh, one's in play right now.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I thought I'd played both, but then I guess it hasn't got on my discard yet because it hasn't got back to my turn.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, this faction is like making me enjoy being really greedy holding things again. Like I'm starting to get in the like, oh, I can't discard that card because I want to be able to threaten that. And I can't discard that card because it's like I don't want to discard. I'm going back to like I don't want to discard anything, which is like where I first started at Summoner Wars. Before I just like started throwing everything in the bucket every time. Walls are like, how do they summon off of walls? Will any wall work? Where gates are just like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, God forbid the game theme makes sense. But but I see it. I know I see your point. That there's something more je sais quoi about the walls.
Huh. I'm not close enough to help my boys out.
You just
it doesn't.
you're afraid. Just the threat of the 6 attack warrior alone is getting you to run for safety.
It's okay. I'm just gonna give the warden 3 boosts.
Good. It's very thoughtful of you. Consider them.
I don't think. You ever think like I'm gonna go to 5 magic and hope I draw this card?
I do. It's one of the best feelings when you get it. Grata says, "My first try with frogs, and I get paired with Stuffy." That's rough.
I've been doing so bad with the Forge. I've been playing them so much though. Let me see what. I'm gonna look at my record.
It feels like the Forged could have a lot of like the Primal Fury Jexik traps of like this is
or
great.
just trapping yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Overall, I'm 28 and 35 with them, but that's all things. So just base decks, 22 and 29. Just base ranked, 18 and 26. So yeah, definitely under 500 all the time. And a lot of it's like losing lately. I don't know. Like out of my last 7 games, I won 1 of them as the Forge. So that's really just all coming from this last bit.
Interesting.
So I think I should just start queuing fewer games and try to just take them more seriously again, rather than just queuing 12 and hoping for the best.
There's benefits to each approach.
But what I want is
sure.
I'd love to just have like the simultaneous play mode, because what's frustrating is like I'll start a game and then like no one's taking a turn. Like I guess I'll start another game.
Yeah.
And then you turn around, you've got all these games, and then you're at work and you come back and you're like, oh, I have all these turns to take. I guess I'll just take them all in 5 minutes, and then
yeah. Or if you're an overthinker,
or
I guess I'll just like give up and because this is too stressful.
The one thing I like about wardens is they don't have engage, so you can walk around them, but they're still really annoying.
Yeah, no, that does change it quite a bit.
compared to the Citadel Knight because you're not locked into place.
Yeah, I feel like Colby and Joe don't realize how much we want the live games. Like it would just be so nice.
I think they do. It's just I think right now the issue is we just don't have the. I think we just don't have the quite the player base to support it.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Because you
But
don't want to put the live thing in and then have that be dead. Because then you're like, well, I guess I'm just not going to play this thing.
well, it seems like, but like the release date on like the deadlines have been so slow. Like, and I totally get it, like small company and whatnot, but like it's taken them so long to make the app, and I'm worried it's gonna be like another year before we get Steam. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like now's the time to like capitalize on the interest and like try to build the live game scene up.
Yeah. Or we do actual live games like we've been trying to do sometimes. I
Yeah.
mean, like the live scene.
Someone was posting in the Discord about like how they've gotten like two stores near them to like start stocking Summoner Wars, and they're gonna start a
Yeah.
local scene. And it's like, crap, they're ahead of us. Like we need to start doing
No,
that.
I got my nephew to play. He's in the league. That's three of us.
You're doing better than me. I'm not getting anyone.
I love how I like my screen looks really funny right now because I have 3 Shermans, and then the third one is really close to your avatar, which is also a picture of one.
Oh, that's funny.
So I just got like this rising J of of shaman.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, the situation I find myself in right now is not actually ideal.
It's all a matter of perspective. Actually, I don't know. I say that, but like you say it's not ideal, and you'll probably figure out some way. And also, you have 8 boosts, so there's got to be something you can do with all that.
Yeah, but like I want an easy way. I mean, it means I'm gonna have to try to work to make this feel good, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna succeed to make it feel good. I might need to just let you have another attack on Hecatea. I mean, that's fine. What's the worst that could happen? I feel like it could be kind of bad at this point, especially at 5 magic. Because I always want there to be a wall in between you and my Seers, and that wall has decayed. I shouldn't have played that Warden. Letting you just smash it felt real bad. Not a fan of that. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of miss the Smasher as my avatar, but I think I'm contractually obligated to pick Brub until they make Jexik avatar.
That's fair. Like I understand the contract. Like can't just.
I mean, who else is gonna get a Brub avatar? I mean, it's probably somebody has, but I feel like I have to.
Yeah, contractual obligations are the real deal. Hmm.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. Okay, what if I just do this? This is fine. This is great. Everything's fine. No, it's not fine. Yes, it is fine. Is it fine? It's fine. Okay. And am I happy with this? Going once. Going twice.
Oops.
Going 3 times.
Miss your attacks.
It's not gonna happen. Alright. Gotta make sure I've ordered everything right here. I think we're good. So we kill that.
That's not a miss.
Got the charge on the Swift. We run over here. We drop, just a couple dice over here. That's now a guaranteed kill. Pretty nice. Ouch.
I love seeing big numbers pop up in this game.
And then let's see what's next over here. Look, I want to keep threatening you, so I'm gonna go for the 2-on-2. Wow, I could attack the shaman way over there. I didn't even realize that. This thing is so freaking good. Oh my god. Alright, sure, why not? Damn. Skill issue. Alright, then we wither. And so this is where I'm feeling better, because like frost shamans with wither potions gotta suck, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know the math, but it cannot be good. Like you gotta be looking at like average 0 to 1.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Because like it's a 1 in 3 chance of a symbol. So it's like trying to hit with a turret to even do any damage. So you have a 55% chance of doing any damage. But a little less because it could be 2 sword.
Yeah, I
You
see,
know,
I see.
yeah. Anyway, what am I trying to do here? I think that's reasonable.
So I could have used the potion to make it a 3-on-2, which maybe I should have done, but I wanted to hold the boost on Hecatea to threaten, like, if this misses, if they miss the warrior right now, we pop another 5 on the warrior and one-shot another smasher. Alright. You miss. You miss on this. Alright. Come on. Give me a miss. Give me a miss. Because if that warrior survived, I can just, like, one-shot another smasher, which feels so good.
Do I move him? Yeah, why not? What are you gonna? I guess you always move the boost back. Oh, this is a mistake. Okay, I just gotta get another frenzy. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Not punished.
I am enraged. Do all of
I'll leave
these...
him there.
Wait, I think you just decimated my wither potion boosts.
Nice.
You just took off all 5 boosts in one turn. God, wither potion's trash. Oh my god.
I told you, I think this faction might be good against the new factions.
Gross. Gross, gross, gross.
I mean,
I just need a wall to hide behind, and we're gonna be fine. But not...
when you say wall, you mean like a wall of guys or like a gate?
Just
You're
anything.
in 1E
Like,
terminology.
just anything. Just anything. Like, yeah, guys would work. Guys that you don't kill in a turn. Or a gate.
I'm the Tundra Orcs. I kill every unit in
You
one
kill
turn.
every... That's a problem. That we are currently encountering, I admit. Crap. And we don't have the potion anymore. Everything was turning out bad. Everything's bad.
Fighter MVP.
Ugh, gross.
Most valuable potion drinker.
Okay, wait. I have a move. No, I don't have... Okay, my move was going to be I play a seer. I attack both shamans with the seers. Hecate attacks the fighter, and then uses swift potion to go behind the gate, and then you can't attack anything. But the problem is I don't have a swift potion, which makes that move pretty difficult to perform correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they get you.
Having the card lets you play the card.
I know, right? Like... Okay, I will do another seer, though, because I think that is our life right now.
Hmm. Aw. You should have stayed where you were.
I don't want to do that. Yeah. No, I don't want to. I guess I can move this guy back too. Well, that seems bad. It seems risky. Well, is it risky? Not that risky. Well, you could just summon another fighter and move up and take the gate spot. Okay, so it is risky. But I mean, the fighter can do that no matter what. Okay. I think my hot take here is I'm going to attack with this seer. And then take all the boosts off this seer, my 5 boosted seer. Because I want to keep... I could take all my boosts off Hecatea, but I want Hecatea. I never... Whatever, like, a situation I've gotten into a few times is, like, if I ever don't go into... What am I saying? If I ever don't have any boosts on Hecatea, you know that I can't put 5 boosts on a warrior and kill Grognak. And I never want you to feel that safe. You always gotta be afraid. Alright, let's hope to one-shot this fighter. Okay, that did not happen. That's fine. Do we go for the fighter or the shaman? I kind of hate going for the fighter, but I think I'm gonna go for the fighter. It's kind of threatening. Agrada says, not allowed to beat a main character. I mean, seems accurate. I just need you to stop moving up. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna take a breather, build up some boosts on some seers, and then the game can continue. Jexik so greedy. We don't have the punish though. We didn't draw our next warrior. Warriors are so good.
Alright, that's good.
You should reroll it. It's not too late. You can undo that. You can reroll that. I think you should. You get 3. Oh crap. Oh crap. No, this is fine. Stand corrected. This is a good play. You needed all 3 dice from that shaman. Now you just lose the game.
It's possible.
I'm totally BMing you because, well, no, I have all that. You're fucked. You're 100% fucked. You should panic and do some bad discards right now.
I'll just do 1 discard.
Okay, wait. I thought I was fucked, but then I remembered that wardens have protect, so that's kind of good. That means we might not lose. Yeah, and then we try to kill Grognak or something. That sounds good. And then you're gonna have to move that shaman. Okay, I think I do need to kill that shaman. Actually, the problem. Yeah, good stuff. I guess we don't move anything. Moving stuff is for chumps. Yeah, good stuff. Gotta go strong. Oof. You're just gonna die. That'd be so sad.
Come on.
The 5 for 5 ranged Abua. I'm sorry, it was a good play. You almost got me.
I had a smasher and a charger and Targan in hand. So anything but me dying, I think I have a decent shot of killing your warden. And then I just need a 2 out of 4 to win.
So. Oh, I see. You kill the warden and then no, that would probably
because I had a gate so far up that I'd be able to get around the gate and get 6 dice on the.
Yeah, that's funny. So, yeah, if I had missed you,
I thought you were gonna kill the shaman with your range guy, your other seer, but I would have been able to get 6 dice on the warden and probably kill it and then just hit you with Grognak for the win.
Yeah,
but that is not what happened. Instead, I got 8 for 8'd.
That's a little rough. Yeah.
I'd like a 5 for 5 and a 3 for 3. A 3 for 3 is like 50%.
A
And a
5 for
five for
5 has
five,
got to be like 50 or something.
yeah, it's got to be like So oh well, it happens.
Yeah, that's rough. It's funny because so I had in hand a wither potion and a poison potion, and if I had
So
like
we're gonna
left
play
you at two
Wither.
or one, well, I feel like I probably would have played poison unless I stopped to think about it, because I don't know if I would have thought about, oh wait, you can just kill that smasher and get me. But yeah, I probably should have played wither, or sorry, you can just kill that warden. If I played wither, then it's a lot harder for you to
All
kill.
right. Yeah, sounds like I gotta get going. But anyway, it was
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Later.
Always good. See you. See you. Good games as always. Do. Anyone else? Anyone else lurking in chat? Wanna jam a game or something?